What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Flying Brian's Garage. So today I'm headed to Mike's and help him unload a mower that he just picked up, and then we are headed to Hogansville to get another one. So I don't know how long it's been sitting. I guess I'll talk to the guy when we get there, but it's Yard Man. I know it's got a Briggs single on it. I think it's a 14.5. And I think it's got a 6-speed transaxle in it. So let's get out there, see what we got, and get it back to the shop. See if we can get it running and riding again. Look, the hobo picked me up this time. Riding in the old OBS, going to pick up this Yard Man. I think we're almost there. 15 minutes away. Yeah. So when we get there, I'll cut the camera on and we'll check this thing out and see what we're working with, and see if it's actually worth getting running and riding again. Alright, we're here and we're searching for a yellow mower. There's a John Deere.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I guess that is it.
That is it.
That's the one my mom's got.
That's a Troy bill.
Well, she's got the Craftsman in it. I do believe this is the spot.
I think that's it. It's got a 14.5. It's the hood. Yeah.
It looks great.
I do believe that is it over there. Well, we're gonna get parked and get out and see what we got.
Yeah, I'm going to let you tell me if it's worth it. I mean, it's a shit bag kind of.
Well, the engine's got water in it.
Oh, that's not good.
But it spins over, and I've dealt with worse. The oil looks good in it. No, it's the right mower. The seat's been covered. You could probably take those screws out and do something better with that. Same transaxle. Dude, that's a hydrostat.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pulling up the pictures.
This is a hydrostat. That's not even a very drive.
Oh, well, I guess if it was facing that way.
It's the same mower. Yeah, this is a very drive, dude.
I'm not sure if that's good, bad, or otherwise.
Well, it's... Yep, hydro gear. This has been replaced. This isn't the stock transaxle in this.
Yeah.
So, you don't mind if I film, do you? Okay. But yeah, this is, what all you know about this thing?
I just got it. The guy said it needed a battery, and that's about it.
Okay, so, you haven't done any work to it, really? Okay.
I bought me one, so.
Okay. Yeah, it's got a very drive in it. That's not a 5-speed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It looks like someone swapped the transaxle over in it at some point, and I'm wondering if that's why this stop is on here.
I don't know.
I'm wondering if they... Well, no, that's not linked into that. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so the very drive must be connected to the F&R shifter.
Yeah. He's got his own channel that's flying around the garage.
I wanted to make it a race mower.
I build race and mud mowers. If you're going to build a race mower, you need a gear drive transaxle.
Let me show you the one I got here that I bought.
Gear. Show him, John, man.
You can. You can. Yeah, the best way to do it is to get a gear drive transaxle and lock the differential in it so both wheels spin. and pulley swap it, and they'll haul ass.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I've got one that'll do about 65.
That's what I want, the haul butt.
I'm still struggling to keep up with that one.
Yeah, you really gonna have to get some pulley speed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, the engine's not locked up. It's looks like it's got a fairly new carburetor on it.
This is what I got.
I think that's got a.
It's got 5
full-on
speed,
pro.
4
Yeah.
speed, 4 speed.
Yeah, I think.
Shoot, yeah.
Does that have the little transaxle, the little transmission box?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Those are actually. People use 2 kinds of transaxles, well, transmissions, to do racers. They use those little box transmissions like this on there. They're usually a pulley to a chain drive, and then these, or the 6 speeds. But what do you think, Mike? I mean, the engine looks to be good. Tires look to be good.
Yeah, he said he did put brand new back tires on it.
Could use the seat.
That's what I was just looking at. These tires, seat.
Say we need
Maybe
tires.
steering wheel. I don't know about the rest of
You
it.
say tires for the trailer that
Yeah.
we're gonna build.
Work.
Got an extra fuel tank. I mean, we could always probably use one of those. See the starters. Starter's not seized, so that's good.
It'll turn over. If you, I put a jump box to that starter and it'll turn over.
I believe it. I can spin it by hand, so, and the starter's not seized, so I'm sure all that's actually pretty decent. The oil don't look too bad in it either. The steering gear's good.
Is it? It's a whole lot better than the other one.
And it's the fan style instead of the first gen Craftsman crap.
Yeah.
That oil still smells pretty fresh. Might just be a little bit of
That's what I'm thinking.
water
It's
in
got some in there.
the overflow tube. I mean, hell, it'd be
Screw it. Why not, right?
yeah. I mean, it'd be a good engine to have around. Hell, if you blow one up, there's another one.
Yeah.
And like I said, you could take them screws out, Mike, and put something better in there, and you can make that the seat
Put
for
that
the
seat on there. Be a whole lot.
for the grasshopper.
Y'all need anything like this? Steering messed up on this one. It's got good front tires.
Yeah, I imagine these John Deeres are notorious for the steering getting really stuck. What is it?
I like that truck y'all got.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's his. That's his baby.
Y'all want to see something cool?
Always.
Yeah, shit. Why not?
His head, so.
He said the 4-letter word started with a C. I'm all over it.
Oh,
Okay.
little S10. Oh, what
There
the?
we go.
What the hell?
All right.
Now this has got you written all over it, dude.
God dang, man, you ain't joking.
What the shit?
So what are you doing with this thing? You go fix it up or what?
You can talk to my dad about it.
I think it's a little bit further than what my body will let me do anymore.
Oh my lord, dude, you wouldn't even have a garage to put this damn thing in. I don't either.
Yeah, it definitely won't fit in mine.
We'd have to put a top on it. Dude, that is actually kind of cool. What is that, like a 95? Dude, the gauges in it are sweet.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Dude, that is pretty damn
Car
cool.
right there.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. I saw the roof was going, got all kind of excited.
Damn.
That's good stuff.
I like them little OS 10s.
They are cool.
Them are good trucks.
I'm a mini trucker at heart. I just don't fit in them anymore.
My dad does mini trucking. He used to build bagged vehicles.
There you go.
Hydraulics. And
That's what he's trying to do with that, is put it on bags.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
on bags eventually.
we got a Dodge Ram Charger. The
Okay.
SUV ones.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
dude, those are hard to find too.
Yeah, we
Those
got
things
one
are
of those
epic.
for sale.
How much y'all asking for that?
I don't know. He's down there at home. If y'all
Yeah.
y'all go talk to him. The deck's down at my house too. If y'all want that.
Oh, I ain't sweating that deck at all.
Yeah, we don't really. We usually throw those aside. And they get cut up for scrap metal and
You know
stuff
what?
like that. I got
Screw
so
it.
many.
I say we do it.
Yeah. Okay.
It gives me a good set of tires for the trailer, a good seat for something. You can have the rest of it.
Yeah. I'll do something with it. Hell, that might be.
Might be a fix it, sell it kind of thing.
No, it might be a fix it and paint it like the old GSP cars, and then it'll be the one that chases me on the general.
Now I did notice when he was trying to crank it up, there was gas going out the carburetor right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not surprised.
It's probably
Is this
just
the
a
hood
little
for it?
flooded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, heck, I'm gonna go grab the battery and I guess we're gonna load this thing up on the truck.
Well, the rear end is definitely doing what it's supposed to.
That's good. That's always good shit.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Me neither. This one is so much lighter than the other one.
Of course. The other one's a fucking garden tractor. Twice the damn size.
Hello.
Y'all don't have a solenoid for that lawnmower I showed you, do you?
I think so?
I need a solenoid.
Yeah, that's probably right there. Yeah, a little bit. Nah, it's a little bit, because I couldn't see it. It said my thing was closed, actually. We just left trailer park back there. Didn't expect to end up staying so long. Ended up.
We were there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, no shit. We ended up talking to dude. He was showing us his stuff, all his car stuff. He was pretty cool.
Kept trying to buy my damn truck.
He wanted your truck so bad.
Jesus.
I don't blame him though. But we got a lawnmower chasing us back there in the bed, and
It's a slow one. It ain't gonna be able to keep up.
yeah, no shit. We're headed back now, and no telling how long that's going to take us. About 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll probably be back on this at some point the next week or so. We'll see if this thing will run and ride again. Alright guys, it's a couple days later, and at the moment I am waiting for Mike to deliver the Yard Man. I think I might end up turning it into a beater for the yard, making it extra quiet so I can ride it at night, and just something for the yard. Y'all ain't seen it yet, but we have been equipped with a door and a wall, so we are now a closed-in shop. Also have a little backing on the wood stove. So, and we have a propane heater and a kerosene heater. So we should be nice and warm in here. The wall turned out great. It's a throw together, but really does the trick. So with that being said, I'm gonna get the van down here and start getting things ready. That way when he gets here we can get that thing in here in the shop and get to work, see if we can get that thing running and riding again. Alright guys, well, we have some firewood for the wood burn. Huge thanks to Mike. Went by and picked some up from his house, and here in the shop, well, I'll show you when we get back. I gotta go look at a truck. We got the Yard Man in the shop, so when we get back we're gonna start working on it. I've got a 1964 Ford F100 to go look at that a guy wants me to weld some floor pans in, and paying job, so I'm gonna see if he'll maybe let me film it, which would be cool. 64 F100, yeah, that'd be great. So we're about to run over here and take a look at the job, talk to the guy, and like I said, I might see if he'll let me cut the camera on and show the truck, and see if maybe he'll let me do a video on it. That'd be awesome. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll be back here soon to get to work on the old Yard Man. Alright guys, we have the Yard Man by MTD up in the shop. I was actually wrong about this unit. It is a hydrostatic. I don't know why I didn't look over here and I didn't look. Clutch free operation, step on and off easier, finish mowing faster. Yeah, it is a yeah, some dinky tires on the front. Those are just snapper wheels. Those are the same size I got on the front of the General. I wonder if those would be worth using. Maybe, possibly. Let me think. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I guess go ahead and start getting this thing running. Let's figure out what we got and go from there. Alright, Yard Man by MTD. There's the hood. So it looks about like the same type of setup as my Troy built back there. Same dash, same all that stuff, but it is green. Like I said, I think I'm going to keep this unit for just throw around the yard type of thing. It don't look like it's in that bad a shape. So I guess let's get to tearing into this thing. It don't have a battery. It has a house key for the ignition. Okay, whatever. Got a reverse button. Here's our throttle, which honestly I'm probably not going to be using a gas pedal on this thing. I'm probably just gonna drive this thing the way it is. So what are we looking at here? Is that deck rods and stuff like that? Yup. Yup. Oh, is it missing the pulley? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's missing a few things. Starter wires seen better days. This is probably going to be a patched together unit just to get it running. We do have a free starter and a free carburetor, so that's good. Engine's free. Choke's free. Okay. I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do is remove the things that doesn't need to be on there, like this muffler up here, because we have this one. Kind of neaten things up. It is missing the fuse. Looks like this wiring has been tapped into at some point. That is scary. Oh yeah, this thing has been through the ropes. Well, we got a gas tank. We've got, this is the ignition. Where's the, okay. There's the hookup for the ignition. Right there. I'm gonna need to get a wheel chock behind there. She's wanting to move. Chock that wheel. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, let's remove some parts that we don't need, and then we'll go from there on what we need to do with this thing. Do I need to go through the wiring? Which I might need to, because it looks pretty jacked up. Everything looks pretty jacked up, honestly. So I guess this one's going to be a will it run and ride after we rig it. Because we're definitely rigging this unit, I can tell. Low budget. Let's see how much. Let's see if we can get this thing running for no money at all. Completely 100% budget yard beater. Well, what I just discovered isn't the best thing to have discovered, but it's easy fix. Looks like somebody came in here and botched these wires up. So I'm gonna clip them off and butt connector them together. This one here too. I don't think this was the original engine on it. So, oh yeah, 17.5, 14.5. Definitely not. So, yeah, let's get these patched up. I left this lever on, took that lever off, so probably going to end up putting a blade up under this and using it to scrape the driveway. So I did leave some of the deck lowering stuff under it, but I took the cable and the PTO stuff and the bracketry up front, tightened everything down, and got the hood put back on, which is kind of bent, and took a bunch of metal and crap off that we didn't need. Stuff that's getting in the way. I'm going to nip this off because it's hitting the steering. I want to find some bigger tires for the front because these are 410 354s and they're bearinged on both sides. So I'd like to actually put these on the General as well. Spare for the General. But I'm going to get these wires fixed up and then get y'all back on the camera. We'll probably try to fire this thing up, see what it'll do off of a good old bottle feed. Alright, we have got the tank on. I've got the wiring fixed. I did not put a eyelet on the starter wire. I just kept it like it was, whatever. This is just going to be a throw around anyway. It doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be perfect. So, tank's hooked up. Tank has been cleaned out. Let's check our oil one more time. We do have the rear end lifted up so we can check the trans. It looks pretty good. We'll call it good and send it back down on there. Let's grab some fuel and then I'm going to grab a battery. I've got a brand new battery sitting over there for the General, but I've yet to put it on because we haven't got to that yet. So let's slap it on here and see if this thing will fire up. Alright, well, good news is we have an engine. Kicks over with the key. So I'm going to go ahead and do a concoction. Since I don't know how long it's ran, I'm going to mix a little bit of fuel, a little bit of 2-cycle. That way it'll lube up our cylinders and help our rings come back around. So let's get that mixed up real quick. We'll go ahead and bottle feed it into the carburetor and see if she'll fire up. If she will, that means we got good adequate spark and good compression. All valves are working, which they sound good, and everything does sound pretty healthy. From there, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and hook the fuel tank up to it. which actually it already is hooked up, and we'll just dump some fuel into it, turn the valve, and see if she's going to leak, and will she run off her own fuel. So let's do it. Alright, so when mixing this stuff, what we're going to do is just we're going to add just a little bit. Okay. See the color difference? I'm going to put a little bit more in there. I want a nice green. There she is. It's that green color. That's what we're looking for. Alright, here's our fuel. Spray some in the carb. Let's cross our fingers. Might not be getting spark. Alright guys, I don't think we're getting spark. Alright, let's see if we're getting spark. No. Barely. Let's see if we can somehow improve that and get better spark. So let's fire has everything to do with it. So, I wonder if that's hooked up the wrong spot. Okay, well, now that we got that figured out, excuse me, let's throw some fuel down its throat, because I feel like now it's going to run. Let's disconnect our spark tester, because it's not going to get a good connection like the wire is. I know that coil gap was way wrong, so that was an issue for sure. Let's see. Is the choke? Oh. Looks like the spring is broke. Well, let's see if she runs. Well guys, it does indeed run. Good deal. So what I need to do is I need to figure out my kill wire. Maybe I'll just disconnect it from here. Yeah, this thing's gonna be rigged. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna disconnect the kill wire from down here, and then I'm just gonna run me a kill switch. So I want to take a quick second, make a new little commercial thingy, whatever you want to call it. Y'all be sure to go like the videos. Or YouTube likes that. Comment down below. YouTube likes that. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. So if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscription button and hit the all notifications bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is at least once a week at this point. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. The only one that's different is these Snapchats and Avatar. The rest of them are the same profile picture as the YouTube channel. So you can go to those platforms, type in Flying Brown's Garage in the search engines. You should find me, and we post different content to those as a sneak peek to what is coming. Also, be sure, if you want to, come join us on Facebook at Flying Brown's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. We have a group where we're trying to build like-minded folk to come around and share your builds, share your ideas, and maybe even plan a get-together ride or something. So y'all be sure to check out all those things and stay tuned for the newer videos. If y'all want to check out some of the older videos, we got a bunch of stuff back there in playlist. So if you're feeling a little like in a little Flying Brown's Garage mood, y'all can go back, watch a bunch of old videos, and stay tuned for the newer ones. And let's go ahead and get back into the shenanigans of the video. Alright, we now have a kill switch on the dash, and down is kill, up is run. So now we don't have to worry about none of that stuff. It is hardwired. I checked it with the spark tester, and like I said, up is spark, down is no spark. So all we have to do at this point is let's strap our gas tank in, get some fuel in this thing, see if it runs off of its own. I'm going to try to find a little elbow for the carburetor here, just so it doesn't spit trash in it. I don't think I have a filter or anything for it, but at least if I have an elbow, I have something to cover. And I need to lop off here for the exhaust, because as you see, it's hitting the steering. And then of course we can see if this thing runs off its own fuel, and maybe see if it rides around. I have pretty much everything done except for the exhaust needing to be trimmed, and the elbow put on the carburetor. But I went ahead and pulled the stickers off because you guys know I hate stickers on them. At least all the ones I could get. There is a trick. Take your torch and low setting, glide over the sticker to kind of heat up the contact adhesive, and then it peels right off. You don't have to fight it. So I'll peel them off in one go. We're going to go ahead and stick some fuel down its throat. Enough for now. see if it's going to deliver to the carburetor and not leak. That's the key. Not leak. I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. While I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find an elbow for the carb, and then we'll be back to it. Well, I went and looked around in here for a elbow. Couldn't find one, so I had to go out and harvest one off of a carburetor out of the storage, and I pulled a carburetor off because it looked good, and I was like, you know what, this looks like it may have an issue. And then I come in here to find this, and it is wet and leaking, so that means this carburetor is no good. I mean, I could probably rebuild it, but it's a freaking Nicky. I hate these things. So what I'm going to do is replace it real quick. I have another carburetor over here. It looks like a fairly new replacement carburetor. So almost looks like a hypercarb. So I'm going to nip the little buddy off of that and then install this thing and see if that does the trick. Well, folks, the camera died, but I will show you that. There's our toggle. Look at that. That runs pretty damn good. Got a little spitting out of the carburetor, but and kill switch. So now I guess at this point we put the hood back on, we can drop the rear end, lift the front up, and start putting a pulley system under it because it is missing the pulley. But we have a running engine. It has a petcock shutoff. Fairly new carb on it now. It's got an elbow. As you see, it's a little dirty, but it is a knockoff. So I know it's not a stock carb. It runs. It runs really good. So might have us a decent unit here. Alright, so we got this thing lifted back up. I need to harvest the seat off of this because this seat goes to Mike. So I need to get a seat out of the storage. I need to find a set of wheels and tires for the front because I'm going to use those for the General as a spare set. Those will be my street tires. On the General, I'm going to be converting the front wheels to ball bearing. These are already ball bearing. And they're already 410 354s. And they are in good shape, not dry rotted or any of that stuff. So we're going to keep those for the General. Spare street set, actually. So I'll have a dirt set and a street set. These are good wheels. Alright, well, I had to do a bunch of work outside, but we have a set of wheels and tires on the front. They are not the right spindle size. They are a little loose, but they're on there, and I don't care about this one. Most everybody's gonna say, well, you need the right, 3/4 inch axle diameter inside of the wheel and all this, that, and another. I don't care about that. Not with this one, at least. These were 1/4 inch axles, but I knocked out the centers, the bushings, So they slide over the 3/4 inch axle, whatever. They'll work. This is just a junker anyway. I don't care. I just wanted a bigger set of wheels and tires on the front to get this thing where it needs to sit and to where I can use those for the general. So it's done, it's set up, better clips on the front wheels. All I need to do at this point is seat and pulley. I'm going to look at getting a seat, but it is 2:45 in the morning and I probably need to go inside and get some sleep. So I'm gonna go look at a seat real quick out in the storage, and then maybe put it on real quick, and then tomorrow all we have to do is put a pulley on it and we can ride this thing, see how good it does. Alright, I was able to scrounge up a pulley and a seat, but it is late. I did not realize it's almost 3:30, excuse me. So I'm gonna call it a night on this and come back out here tomorrow fresh and finish this project. Oh man, that tire leaked out. Of course it did. Alright, well, yep, I'll see you guys on this again tomorrow. Alright, it is day 3 on this unit. Last night we got it running. We got it looking pretty good. Stickers pulled off, wiring fixed. We got the kill switch installed. We got quite a bit done. Even wiped it down and made it look good. I'm actually kind of digging this unit slightly. I am keeping this. I've been watching some of the other mower guys and I've realized that I'm slacking. I sold some and now I don't have as many, so I need to keep some. This one being kept. Probably going to turn it into the driveway scraper and the yard hog. It's just going to be a workhorse, something I can pull stuff around with. I want to put a blade in the middle to scrape the driveway and use the deck lever to raise and lower it. And yeah, I might eventually cut the tires just to kind of make it look better. But I'm going to go ahead and drill out for the seat. We're going to install our seat today. We're going to install our pulley today, and then we're going to see if we can get this thing rolling again, because I sure would like to ride it. I've got a little bit of yard work to do. Really just pulling the trash can down to the driveway, bottom of the driveway, for tomorrow so they can pick it up. And you know what? I'd like to use this to do it. So let's see if we can get this thing going today so we can use it to drag the trash can down the driveway and maybe cruise around the yard. Alright folks, we've got our seat taped up. It is a seat that we got from Mike. I had given it to him previously and it fell apart on him. So we switched him out for a better seat, and actually we switched him out for a better seat, and I took this one back. But since it's a little messed up, we're going to put a cover on it. And today I'm going to show you guys how to put a cover on for cheap. Garbage bag. Industrial, commercial, like construction bags are better. So what I do is I wrap these a couple times. Get the seat wrapped, a bag. Okay. We're going to get our drawstrings. We'll tie it up nice and tight. Now we're going to stuff our drawstrings inside of the bag. Get that looking all decent. And then take you a heat gun or a hair dryer would work as well. Now what we are going to do, take our heat gun, and we're going to shrink this to the seat. Now what you're going to want to do with the corners, once you get them heated, start kind of folding them, pressing them together. All the way down. You don't want to heat it too much, you'll burn a hole in it. Kind of form it to the seat. Keep going. As I said, trying to pack it. I'm going to show you better on this side. See all that excess? Shrink it, pack it. Shrink it, pack it. Shrink it some more. Pack it some more. Budget seat covers. Flip it over, do the back. See how it shrinks to the seat? And there is a seat cover. Just like so. So, I'm going to do this one more time, one more bag, and then we'll go ahead and mount our seat. We got a nicely covered seat. It's actually got 3 layers, trunk to it. seat on. Let's see how it feels. I can deal with that. Alright, I found a pulley, but I cannot find the bolt that fits it. So, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna yeah, I think I'm just gonna nut and bolt through it, drill a hole, put a nut and bolt through the shaft. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole real quick, get it through so we can get that together, and then really it looks like all this is done and ready to go. Alright, we have a pulley on with a bolt going through it. I've never done it this way, but I've seen Chud do it because I do watch his videos, and you know what? That's gonna work. So, whatever. Like I said, it will work. Alright, let's hit our clutch. Come on. Is it engaging the belt? It is indeed engaging our belt. Alright. Let's fire her up today. Working transaxle, guys. So at this point, let's lower this down. I've got to trim the exhaust so it doesn't hit the steering rod. And then honestly, let's go ride this around the yard, see what it does, take the trash can down, let's use it. Let's see how good it is. Alright, we trimmed our exhaust exit back, and now it is not hitting the tie rod. Let's get this out in the yard, see what she does. Alright, got the door open. Let's turn the fuel on, turn the switch on. store, keep my heat in. Let's go take this around the yard some. This thing ain't bad at all. It ain't bad at all. Shut the fuel off. I'm gonna go in here and gather up my trash. And then we're gonna take this down to the end of the driveway, take trash out, which I won't be able to film because I don't have 3 hands. But yeah, the MTD lives. Not a bad unit. Not good for mudding, not good for racing, but you know what? For a little yard tractor, that's not bad. Actually looks pretty good too now that I've done all that work to it. I mean, it's still ugly, but it's a little less ugly, I guess you'd say. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, got it down here. Not a bad tractor at all. Let's take that to the front. See if it'll climb the hill. Yeah. still spits and sputters and backfires a little bit, but all in all, not a bad unit. Well, I guess I'm gonna park this thing and call it a video. Alright, she's parked. Got a nice little parking spot along the row. Only thing I need to do is drain the gas, because I don't want to leave that gas in there and let it go bad. And I need to take my good battery out of it. So let's do those two things real quick. Alright, got our battery out. I'm draining our fuel now. It's almost out. Once we get that, we can hook the fuel line back up, and then I'm gonna find something to cover the carburetor. And we should be good to go. Sure am glad this one turned out good. It's a good running unit. And there's all the gas. So, put this fuel line back on, find a cover. We can finish out this video here. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You will be seeing this return in another video where we will probably cut down the tires to a nice aggressive tread pattern on both the fronts and the rears, and then we will probably build a blade for the middle and deck it out with a couple other things that I think of in the near future. Maybe a hook for the trash can in the back, maybe a dinky little light in the front so we have some kind of a light at night. We will have to fix that tire because it is just not holding air. And I'm also thinking about maybe adding another muffler just to quiet it down some. That way I could use it at night. So yeah, this will return. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I actually enjoyed getting this thing running and putting it back together, getting it back where it needs to be in the yard, working, doing its thing, what it was built to do. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go down there and leave me a like, comment down below. YouTube likes it, I like it, everybody likes it, and it really shoots me on up there in the algorithms. Need that. So with that being said, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Be sure to hit that all notification bell, that way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is usually once a week, but sometimes twice a week. You can also follow the Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and the Facebook for updates. The only one that's different is the Snapchat. It's an avatar. The rest are the same as the profile picture on the YouTube channel. So you can go to those platforms, type in Flying Brian's Garage in search engines, you should find me. Also, come on Facebook, join us, Flying Brian's Garage, Mud and Race Mowers. Come share your builds, share your ideas, and just talk. It's kind of nice to have someone to talk to, like-minded. Let's see, we've got some good projects coming. Mike's got some stuff in the works. I've got some stuff in the works. We've got a race in the works. We've got a lot of stuff coming soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. If y'all are in a Flying Brian's Garage mood, y'all can go to the channel page and then go down and, you know, check it out, see what we got, watch some videos, and yeah. And stay tuned for the newer ones. And until then, I will see you guys on the next episode, where we will probably be working on the general, getting it ready for a race. See you guys then.